Hey guys, welcome to the Vancouver Cyclist YouTube channel. I got a few goodies for my salsa cutthroat today that I wanted to share. I couldn't find much information on these online, so I thought I'd make a video. I plan to do some evening and overnight bike packing, with my salsa cutthroat, and I thought, well, every bike packer worth his salt must have a Dynamo hub. But I'm also a cheapskate, so I know there's the Son Deluxe Dynamo, but it is prohibitively expensive. So the next best thing I thought would be this the Shutter Precision or SP Dynamo. So this is a 110 millimeter axle spacing. It's mountain bike boost spacing with a 15 millimeter diameter through axle, 6-bolt disc brake mount on the left, and then of course the Dynamo output on the right. I bought this from Bike24 in Germany. It's the cheapest I could find online, and my plan is to build this onto the stock Salsa Cutthroat front wheel, reusing the spokes and the rim, because again, I'm trying to save a bit of money here. I also got a couple of lights as well that I'm going to connect, so I'll explain. But first, let's take a look at the weight of the Dynamo. The manufacturer lists it as 480 grams. So we'll compare. This is just the Dynamo, no connector. And I should say also that the Dynamo didn't come with a connector. A little bit disappointed. Maybe it's in the fine print, but I missed out on that, so I need to track one down. I believe the Shimano are compatible as well, so I'm optimistic that I'll find one. So there we go. Look at that. 480. Truth in advertising. 479 even. Under promise and over deliver. That's 480. So bang on the listing. Okay. First impressions are it's well made. It's nice. It's got directional arrows, so that's the way it spins. It spins much more notchy than a traditional hub, because you've got the magnets in there passing by the coils of wire to make your alternating current output on your pins there. 6 volts is the output, maximum power 6 watts. So I'll show you the lights that I bought as well. I bought Supernova E3 Pure HBM for a handlebar mount, because the bike that I have doesn't have a like a fork mount, and I wanted flexibility through the handlebar mount. So let's open this up and have a look. Supernova, nice tin comes with, instruction manual, some foam, good looking light in there. So I've got my handlebar mount, nice looking reflector, single LED. So let's tear it out of there, have a closer look. Nice packaging. Keep that tin for something. So let's see if we can. We've got the wiring's labeled Dynamo, I guess just to remind you that it's to connect to a Dynamo hub. But I also believe it may have a connection that goes back to the rear light. That was my impression. So we'll pull out the light. In the packaging is also some heat shrink tubing and a handful of tie wraps. So the light itself, 31.8 millimeter handlebar mount, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to use this. Also, my bike has got drop bars, and I was hoping that this might have a split in it so I could, open it right up and clamp it down. But it looks like I don't want to undress one side of my bike, remove the shifter, and unwrap the bar to slide this on. So we'll consider my options later. So this is there's 2 wires. This is the input from the Dynamo, alternating current input, so the ends aren't colored or labeled in any different. And then my understanding is that the other wire here, the ends of it are red and blue, and those go to the taillight that I bought. Because in here, I guess, is a rectifier and a capacitor. So as I ride along, I'll charge this capacitor, and this is a 6-volt output to feed my rear Supernova light. And what that capacitor does is, when I'm rolling slower than the Dynamo can output, I get power fed in from the capacitor that I've charged, and also I get some stand time, I think about 5 minutes. So when I've stopped rolling, I'll expect this light and tail light to be on for about 5 minutes until they go dim. So there's a dynamo input and a 6-volt DC output to the rear light. Nice looking kit. Hey, how about we try something here? I'm going to let's just sort of bench test this, if you don't mind hanging out. Let's see, I've got a couple of alligator clips here, and what I'm going to do is, if only I had that Shimano connector or the shutter precision connector, but I don't. So what I'm going to try and do is connect these two to the output and see if we can get some light, albeit just as sort of a bench test, just to confirm that this works. So there's one connected. If only I had planned this out, you wouldn't have to wait and watch me do this. And my film editing skills are terrible, so you're gonna be along for the ride, because there's no way I can speed this up. Okay, so I think we're connected there, and I'm gonna spin the hub this way with the arrow, and you should see the light flashing. So I'll try and not block it as I spin. Oh, there we go. And it flashes because, bring the light closer and put the hub in the background. It flashes because I've only just started, pedaling, and I'm only doing a half rotation at a time. I'm not pedaling at all. I'm just moving the hub. And of course, I think maximum brightness comes at 20 kilometers an hour and above. So once I get a wheel on there, I'll have the inertia from the mass of the rim and the tire. So confirmed it works anyway, and I look forward to lacing this up and having a go in the dark. So we know the hub weighs 480. Let's check out the weight of the headlight. We'll zero the scale. So the weight of the headlight with all its wire it's all on the scale there. It looks like 131 and change, 131. So not much. Yeah, again, aluminum body, nice looking. It's got no switch on it. Some of the higher end ones had switches on them, but my plan is to have a toggle switch near the head tube, and be able to toggle the output from the Dynamo to either run the lights or have them off, or run a USB charger that I plan to make. So it'll be like a 2-position center off selector switch. So I won't need a switch on here. Keep it simple, right? Okay. So the last thing I want to show you is the tail light. So this is supposed to run in conjunction with the headlight, is my understanding. Yeah. See, it doesn't say the headlight says Dynamo here. This one just says 6 volt, which is a dynamo voltage, but I think it's 6 volt DC. So we'll check it out. I don't think we'll be able to test it because I can only spin the hub. So again, nice package. Tin. It's a shorter tin than the previous one. Even smaller. Nice packaging again. Same foam surround. Look at how tiny that is. Right on. So we've got, it's a 3 LED tail light. I got the one that mounts on your seat post. Maybe blocked by a like a rear sort of saddlebag, so I might have to reposition it onto the seat stay. That's my plan. But this seemed to be the most flexible because it looks like the clamp for the seat post is removable, so I'll be able to fashion something else up. So 3 LED, nice compact little guy. It's got cuts in the aluminum here, so and the LED stands off the face of it, so side visibility should be good. And it looks like the same 2 colored wires, the blue and the red, would connect to the blue and the red output from the headlight. So I'm optimistic that that'll work. And again, in the package is a serious rubber band to attach the rear light to your seat post or seat tube, and then again the same heat shrink and tie wraps. Cool. So I'll make another video of building the wheel and wiring the bike, but this is where I'm headed. Let's have a weight on this. So as it stands, wiring with the taillight, 43 grams, nothing. So where are we at with the whole setup here? Let's put them all on together. I see 652, 650, 652. So what are we at for you south of the border? I'm in Canada, so I'm okay with grams, but that's like a pound and a half. Pound and a half, eh? So not too bad. Right on. Hope you found this useful. I couldn't find much information out there, so I thought I'd share it. Looking forward to lacing this up and getting some infinite light on my cutthroat. So look forward to another video, maybe on the wheel build and wiring the bike and that switch that I plan to do. So thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching. Look for updates. Check back soon. Thanks.